Violet just stared at her, and Rose wanted to grab her and shake her hard, because Violet always was the meanest, always able to handle or take anything. Mama went to get the apple pie out of the oven, and Lily came wandering in, and everything and everyone stopped in mid-motion. Lily, high yellow and so slim that she didn't look like a woman, resembled some underfed third-world brown child with huge eyes shining from the high and feet always floating above the ground, and locked hair hanging down the back and past the shoulders, and long-sleeved shirt hiding the purple and red and blue bruises on her yellow skin. Her skirt moving around her body like some alive thing, and Lily looking almost dead, except for the shining eyes and floating feet. "Hey, you all," she said and sat, unconcerned, and even the room was afraid to breathe. She looked that gone, and no one knew how to bring her back, and all of them had tried. Rose was the first to exhale, because Violet's still wondering and worrying over Jerome, and Mama wondering if this really was her child, and Rose knew that it was Lily. Lily was best loved for a long time, and she may be fucked up out of her head, but her scent was still familiar. Gardens in full bloom, and Rose knew that scent always, in absolute darkness or bullshit. Lily's forehead resting on the coolness of the kitchen table, her hair heavy and swinging all around her, and Rose reached out and placed her hands upon Lily's head, feeling the warmth of the scalp through her locks. Hands moving over Lily's hair, and Lily absolutely still, and Mama finding the strength to bend down and take the apple pie out the oven and place it on the stovetop to cool. Rose tried to think of Lily like she was before she started staying out for days at a time, sucking in death through her body, stumbling home with arms tender and bruised. Trying to find her sister in this woman that she really didn't know, and whispering down to her to ask, "Baby, you doing all right?" A long wait for the answer, and during the wait, Mama came back to the table, and Violet's head stopped wobbling on her neck, and Rose continued to stroke hair, separating heavy locks, gently twisting until the hair at the root coiled, and then moving on to another lock. All of them waiting for Lily to say something, or not say something, just waiting. Lily turned her face toward Rose, cheek resting against the kitchen table and hair forming a veil across her mouth and nose and cheeks, only her eyes visible. "I'm fine, Rose of my heart. I'm fine." Eyes closing peacefully like sleep, and face smooth like a child's, and Rose and Mama and Violet all staring at her, and staring at each other because there were no words. Finally, Violet said, Lily, what the fuck? Excuse my language, Mama, but what the fuck are you doing to yourself?" Rose, hearing all of Violet's anger at Jerome and herself and their life, with two almost grown sons falling away, all the time falling away, because Jerome liked young girls, nibbled at necks still smelling of mother's milk, sucked at breasts that were mostly flat, spread thighs free of excess fat, and smooth like stone. Lily stayed quiet, head still and eyes closed, and Rose wondered what she was thinking or feeling, or if she had simply let herself go, letting go of the self and only the body remaining, like Mama in church talking about what belongs to earth and what belongs to heaven, and Rose all the time knowing that there was no relationship to spirit without the flesh. Lily losing herself in flesh and needles sinking into skin and men who paid her to suck or fuck or feel. Mama said, "Leave her alone, Violet." Violet shook her head, and the meanness that was all the time there beneath coy smiles and flirting eyes showed on her face. "Mama, we've been leaving her alone all this time, and look what happened. I will not sit here and say that she is okay when she isn't. I can't do that because look at her. Look at her." Rose shook Lily lightly. No response. And she shook a little harder until Lily lifted her head again.